first of all, Tottenham already has a bad name. So whenever I went to Woodhouse College, or whenever I'd say, I live in Tottenham, people would be like, oh my God, do you live in Tottenham? Do you really? I was thinking, yeah, no, we're not all criminals. Like, hardly. Well, to be honest with you, London is one of the most dangerous places in like the whole of Europe or something like that. And it has like the highest crime rates or something. I heard. I don't know, I need to check my stats. But I reckon it is anyway. And, you know, people are always like, okay, even some of my friends from like Birmingham and some of them from like Newcastle are always like, oh my God, you guys are all gangsters. When they come down to London, they're like, wow, it's nothing like what I expected. So people have that sort of, people in London have that sort of impression of like Tottenham and Hackney and Brixton. They think it's like proper like ghetto and stuff, and it's not.
Yeah.
So you know, we already have that sort of stigma on us and that label. And with the riots, it's just mad. Like there are even Facebook statuses saying, make sure you don't put that you live in Tottenham when you're applying for jobs. You know, I'm glad I'm not from Tottenham, all these sort of, you know, they're jokes, but it's true. You know, we already have, people don't want to employ people from Tottenham because they think this, that and the other. And with this, it's just made it 10 times worse. And I know that Tottenham has rebuilt itself, you know, from scraps to a really nice community, you know, unified area.
Yeah.
And it felt at that time, after like the whole looting and everything, and you know, a couple of days after, as if it had been sort of destroyed.
Yeah. And has it changed your view of Tottenham?
No.
You've seen it's changed others, but
it hasn't changed my view of Tottenham. I know personally, I've lived here all my life. I've never been involved in any sort of, I don't know, gang crime. I know a couple, I don't know, you know, it's a safe place to be. It's, the media obviously exaggerates a lot of things, and the media scares people.
Yeah.
I thought, I didn't step foot in Hackney once by myself until I was about 15, and that was simply because of the rumours I heard of how gangstery it is. Like, I thought it was literally at the same level as the Bloods and the Crips in America.
Yeah.
And I was a very well educated young person, so, and I was very aware, and I thought I was very wise, but obviously because of the way things are just so exaggerated and inflamed, and it just, so, but personally me, I don't think anything's different of Tottenham. I think differently of the political change makers in Tottenham and the people that have the power in Tottenham, in Haringey especially. Because what really annoyed me was immediately after the riots happened, you know, they were all ready to speak in front of the news cameras and say that it's pure criminality, when they know it's not. They, you know, David Lammy has been an MP in Tottenham for so many years, and he knows what happens. He knows, you know, it's a predominantly black area, and they weren't pure acts of criminality. There has been a 75% cut to our youth services in Haringey. That's a 75% cut out of a 20% cut to Haringey's budget. Where is the fairness in that? Young people are going to be left with scraps, and we're not stupid. The majority of young people that use the youth clubs are the ones who are deprived, who are the ones who are relying on their EMAs when they're at college, are the ones who's, you know, are the ones who are not given as much support as other young people in society. And, you know, the youth service is a support for them. You know, the youth workers, they're a support for them. They're like mentors for them. It's a community, it's a unity thing, it's unified. Taking that away, and then, you know, I'm not confusing cause and correlation. I'm not confusing that, but I'm saying there's a direct link. And if they can't see that, then they're just covering it up. So that's what really annoyed me. Like when they, so my opinion of the change makers in Tottenham has changed because of the way they responded.
You say a lot of these cuts are to blame, so reckon we can learn something from it?
I think we can definitely learn from something like this. Young people feel deprived, and they feel neglected. I personally don't feel as if, you know, I've been involved in youth parliament, I've been involved in youth council, I've been involved in almost every single youth project in Haringey, or as many as I can possibly afford my time to, you know, be involved in. And still now, after 5 years, I don't feel as though I am a part of this community. Now that says something. I don't feel, how on earth can it be, it's a month since the riots, the Haringey Council, the MP, no one has come to the Youth Council, the Youth Parliament, who are the representative body of young people in Haringey, has come to them and asked for something, has asked for us to do a consultation for young people, has asked for our opinion, has asked for us to sort of give our opinion for why we think the riots happened. You know, It's just a complete and utter joke. How on earth can we be saying we represent young people, but they not take us seriously? It doesn't make any sense to us.
Okay. And that's all the questions.
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you for your time.